What is up, guys? And today I am going to show you how to make an easy robot that you can puppet in Monkey Blocks. So let's do this. Okay, so don't mind what that is. That's something you guys only see that. So the main blocks we're going to be using are the grass blocks, but honestly, if you use like those type of blocks or like those, it's gonna be way much harder. So I recommend you use like the grass blocks, because that's like the best material to use to make big and large stuff. So let's get started. So for the feet, you can customize it any way you want, but it's just that I always do it like this. So hold on. So first, place that right there. Then we get another one. Then place it right here. Oh wait. Oh, it's in the same spot. Okay, and then we just get 2 extras. Actually, we get 4, so we can have 3 on each. There. Okay. Then we're gonna need these 2. Then we're gonna place it here. Make sure it's like that. Make sure it's on top of that. And then you place this here. So then it's good. So like the bottom is supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be the long block, and then 3 of these going up, and then these 2. Or yeah, these 2. So let's continue. For the top, we are gonna need the oh, wait. Wait, hold on, did I do something? No. I like to switch it to castle, but it's up to you. It honestly doesn't really matter because you only need these. Oh dang, I just shredded it. Be right back. Because honestly, you only need this block to attach it right there. So you can attach this block to here. So yeah, that's basically all the block you need. You also gonna need a second one to like connect it to the body. So I like to place it like here so it doesn't really get in the way of stuff. You gotta make sure these are aligning actually. Oh. There. And then we're just gonna do it another time. We're gonna need these 2. Get this. Oh. Oh, and also a cheeky way. This is just like a cool way, or this is just like a way if you don't want to do that. So like, let's just say I'm building, and oh no, I grabbed the wrong block. Here we go. If you don't want to walk all the way and just shred it, you could just throw into the ground, and then it just recycles. You can hear the recycle. Look, see, it recycles it. So that's just like a way. I like to use that way. But let's just continue. You have 2 of these. Place it there. And then, oh wait, wrong way. Right about there. Okay, now we're done. So it should be 3 of these and 3 of those aligned right here. So let's continue with it. We're gonna start off with the body on the top, so you can get inside it. Okay, don't. So mainly for the tops, I like to use these. They may be small, but they're actually really good in size and space. Cause look, if I use these, then it's just gonna be all crowded whenever you get inside. So then I like to use these because it gives you more space. Yes, and they're just gonna need these. You're just gonna need like 3. I like to use 3 because it usually levels with the gorilla, like the size of a gorilla. So yes, I like to use that technique, or like just way really easy. Okay, and then let's get more. All right. So then you're just gonna need a lot of these. You're gonna need a lot of these blocks. So let me just stack these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Boom. And then boom. See? It gives you a lot more space in here than these. Let's place it here. Okay. And now you may think, how am I gonna do this part? Cause like, look, if I just place it like that, it won't fit. So that's why I like to turn it, and then boom. See, it's really easy. You don't have to glitch. You don't have to glitch the block. You don't have to glitch this block inside it, unless if you want to do that to make more space so you can get in. But I just like to do that. Or I just like to use that technique. And then boom. So then see, look, like you walk in and see you have like a ton of space, you can move around, but there's gonna be a roof and all that. Let's continue. So yes, this is like a very easy way to build a robot, honestly. So let's just, okay, never mind, let's just continue. Mainly the top is mainly with these blocks, because it's just like the best material to use. And if you decide to build a robot with those, get ready for just a long time and a lot of waste with the green. Don't do it like this, because like if there's two on each side, you can barely have any room to see. And that's why I like to do this, so you got way more to see. Like, look, let me demonstrate real quick. Okay, wait. Let me demonstrate. Like there. Okay. So let's just say I put it like this, right? I can barely even see. But if I put it like this, then I could see perfectly through. And it doesn't really look that bad. So yeah, let's just continue with these. So now you gotta make sure you leave room in between here. So you're gonna put your arm so you can puppet the arm. Because yes, you will be able to puppet the arms. Like, do just like random stuff with it. And also, oh, let me grab my camera. And also you can customize the arms any way you want. So yeah, they're basically customizable. But, or if you just want to copy mine, which this is a tutorial, so yeah, it's basically just copying. Which you can use, because I don't really care if you copy this. I don't, oh my god. I don't really care if you copy the way I put the arms. Doesn't really matter, it's just a tutorial. But let's continue though. Alright. So you're gonna need 4. So basically, you're just gonna need it like, hold on. Basically like this. So you can see, put your arms through, and you can leave. So let's do the ceiling of it. Now you will need to use these again, but you won't have to connect them. Only for the middle. So like what I'm saying is like this. Like look. Oh, whoops. Dropped it. And then I can put this here. And then see, I don't even need like the little supports. But I will need it for the middle. Because there's like a clear space, if you can see. Oh. Okay. So look. It's just going to be the exact same thing how you did it on the bottom. You're going to need 2 of these small pieces. But don't don't connect them together. Don't do that because it only just needs one. Just remember that. Look. My God. I hate it whenever ragdolls. If I was able to do that. Oh my God. Can you get up here? Thank you. Now you get up here. Okay. So yes, you will have little studs in your build, but that doesn't really matter because the main thing is just about the robot. And you see? Oh, whoops. Oh my. Yeah, see? Look, it's like just perfect size for a gorilla. But let's continue. Scared you, huh? I probably didn't, but that doesn't matter. Okay, now it's time to fix the sides of it. And what I mean is like take these two and you connect it up here so you can have space to put in, so it doesn't really just look bad, honestly. And you can customize this front if you want to just like that, but mainly I do it like this. I grab 4 of these, not those, these smaller pieces, and then I just place them, just like right here. It's honestly just better because it kind of looks. Okay, so yeah, I know it may look like an Among Us character, but that's not the point. Like, we will add a head. And the head is gonna have, like, you can go inside the head, basically. Let's continue. So now for the arms, it's kind of tricky, but not really. You mainly need these. So you're gonna place it like that. They're gonna need another one, place it like this. But then you're gonna place it right here. So there's 2, and then there's one of these smaller pieces, and then one up there. And then you're gonna flip it like, oh, what the? You're gonna need it like this, and then get a big place and put it right there. But then, oh, let me change this to castle. Okay, and then so look, this is gonna be the right. So it's basically just your right hand. There's gonna be one right there, and then one right there. Make sure you leave a space, because if you just do it like that, it's just gonna look wonky. So it can roll like a real hand. Place it 3 studs below, because we're gonna use these as fingers. You can customize these. You can customize this hand any way you want, but it's just that I like having it like a fist, because it just makes it look a little cooler. Okay. So here's the tricky part. This is the only tricky part in this build. So look. So you see how there's like 2 spaces right there? We're gonna need to like put them together at the same. We're gonna need to put them together at the exact same time. Okay, let me concentrate and oh, get out of there. Okay. There, like that. And you see now it's like now it's like a fist. Boom. So yeah, now it's time to do the left hand. So we're gonna leave that there. Actually, oh wait, hold on. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need this piece to place it right there. So wait, this is the right hand, right? Yep. So then it's gonna go on the right. Boom, right there. You see, it's like just. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the? Did I just make the left? Or is that the right? Hold on. Did I make that the? I just made that the left. Oh my god. Well, I guess I just made the left then. Ugh, ugh. There. Fixed it. Oh. So wait a minute, if this... What the... So then shouldn't it be like that? Or actually, why am I saying that? I'm the creator of this build. Yes. So the left is supposed to look like this. Here, I can give you a few seconds to look at it. It's supposed to look like this. It's very easy, or you can... It's very easy to do it like this. Or you could just customize it any way you want. It doesn't have to be like this. It could just be... You can customize it any way you want. Yeah. Alright, anyways, let's do the right hand now. Because I accidentally did the left. It's just going to be the same thing as the left. Just the same format. The base plate. Okay. But then whenever you get to the hands, you're going to leave a space right there. And then place this right there. Hold on, I'm just making the left again. Whoops. There we go. And we place it right there. 3 studs down. Put it like this. Place it there. Boom. 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 Okay, so now we gotta clip them again. It's really easy just to clip them on. You just gotta like have perfect timing. There. Boom. Did it. Now let's... oh, my head probably looked weird. Okay. So yeah, this is the... Did I just build the right again? Or did I just build the left? Oh my god, I just built the left again. Just don't worry, I could... Oh. I could just move it. Don't be placed there. There we go. Yes, finally. Oh. That would have been really bad if it went through the ground. So wait. Like this. Yes, like this. Place it right there. Now let's go attach it to the robot. Go inside. And boom. Nice. Oh, and also for the right, you leave 3 spaces and then 4. So like, you gotta make sure you have it to the left. But then for the left, you gotta have it 4 studs to the right, but 3 studs to the left. So it's basically right there. They're basically just the same thing, but just inverted. So let's go build the head. Let's do this. Okay, so the head is actually very easy, and it's actually kind of my favorite part, because you can customize the head any way you want. You could put like, it's like you could put on like a top hat, like my hat. You could put on a crown. You could just anything basically. So like the head is gonna start off with this as the neck, and then we're gonna come over here. We gotta leave a space like a doorway. You could do a wall or windows. Actually, wait, this is the... Yeah. Okay, so then... Those are the eyes. Let's just use walls. And we place this here. So then... Place 2 2x2s. And then boom. So this is what this is supposed to look like. So... Yes, it's gonna look like this. It may just look like a mask, but honestly, it's not really. Oh my god, it looks so weird. Okay, but anyways. Now let's do the top. So as you progress through the top, you gotta make sure you get lower with this piece, which is just like, you start off with this one, then you go to this one, and then this one. So basically just going down, like as the levels go up. So for the brain, what I like to do is add a window right there, 2s right here, And then for here, I like to add like just a window. Actually, I usually use a window, but I'm actually gonna use a door. And then we're gonna choose right here. And then for the walls, we're gonna do this. And then boom, we have the brain. And what I like to put in the brain is actually kind of funny, and it's in the castle pack. I'll give you guys time to guess. If you guess the apples, then you are correct. Because I like to put apples in here, because all he thinks about is apples. He loves apples. This robot loves apples. So let's just... Oh wait, I gotta take the camera with me. So let's just place the apples right there. Perfect. Okay. And then we just... Oh. Wrong way. We just place it here. Oh. Place it there. And then we're... Oh wait. Gotta add the head. Or the top of the head. And then we're done with this. So we're almost done with the build. But we still gotta do this. And if you want... So like... You don't really have... We're done with... Oh my god. I'm so sorry I cannot talk. But... You don't really have to do this. We are finished with it, but you do not have to do this, but I just like it like this. You see how like there's like a like it just looks like that, like these are just like that. What I like to do is to have more privacy is like this. So I just get 3 of these. They're just the same blocks that we used. Just 3 stacked. And you place it right there. And then boom. And then if you place another ones, just 3, you can just do that. You can go through here, and then boom, you look like this. Okay, wait. Now you successfully built yourself an easy robot that you can control. And I will show you guys the control. But first, let me just get out of here. Ugh. Alright. So here, I'm gonna place it like right about there. You guys are gonna watch me puppet it from inside. So let's do this. So yeah, you can add like... Okay, before we get onto that, but you can like customize this. You can add like a crown, a top hat, a flag, any slingshot, anything, basically. Or you could just build more floors or something. So yeah, you can basically just do that. Hopefully you guys can see. Hold on. There we go. You guys can see perfectly. Okay. Let me get suited up. One moment, please. I'm gonna get suited up down back here. If I can even get out here. Okay. Take this off. This is the... Okay. This is the left. Wait, hold on. I gotta take this off to the right. Okay, get suit... Oh, wait. Alright. I'm coming inside. Hold on. Ugh. And there we go. We're done. You have successfully built yourself an easy robot that you can puppet and doodle or something. You can do in and outs like a sneak attack or something, I would say. Or as I like to do, you just come out of there and you punch your opponent or whoever you're fighting. It doesn't really matter. You can just use this robot to like do like a talent. Oh, what did I connected. Oh my god. Kind of messed it up. Oh no. One moment, please. Sorry about this, guys. Just one moment. This may look a little weird. One moment, let me get suited up back again. Hold on, guys. That's kind of my fault. I accidentally connected it to myself. But hold on, let me get suited up again. Let me put on the arms. Oh wait, hold on. I should probably show you guys how to put on the arms. Okay. So, how to put on the arms? Kind of tricky to put it on, but not really that hard. So you gotta make sure the fists are like this. So the first you could just hold it with your other hand, and with the hand that it corresponds to, you just slide it in, you hold it, by this piece. Here, wait. This piece. The one right below the thin piece. So then it just looks like you're holding a giant fist. Boom! Okay, for this one, kind of tricky. But not really. Here, let me just lift it up so you can see it better. Okay. So look. So you're gonna have your hand like this. And with your other hand, with the robot fist, you gotta push it in really slowly. It may glitch out, but there you go. You got it. So then that's how you put on the arms. Well, hold on. Let me just give you a show real quick, guys. This won't take long. Let me just get suited up. Actually, I could just get suited up right here because you guys... Alright, I'm going. Let me just get inside real quick. Hopefully I don't connect it to anything again. Get the arms out, and there. Boom. You can puppet this around. You can punch people with it, like boom. It's really easy to build. So yeah, that was my tutorial of how to build this easy robot that you can puppet and control. Oh, and also I may... Hold on. And also, this may just look silly, but also you can just use your hands. Kind of looks dumb. But honestly, just a really funny way to control it. Ugh. And let me show you guys how it works in small. So let me go third. Well, I actually never even used this before. How do I flip it? How do you flip third person? I actually have no idea. How do you even flip that? Okay, that doesn't really matter right now. Let's go inside. Because I actually have no idea how... Oh! Pfft, I got it. Alright. So yeah, those are the arms right there. So how to get inside? Oh, I actually never thought of that. Okay, so you may need the castle pack to get inside. Or you could just use a rope from the basic. But what I like to use is... Oh. What I like to use is a slingshot. So I get the slingshot, get one of these, and then if you want to go inside, actually just go to the brain. Let's go to the brain, so it'd probably be like right here. Alright, let's go test it out. Let's go test out if this works or if I have to move it back. Don't ask what that is. That's something about it. Wait, you can't see it. Don't. It's a little... Okay, fine. Look, I'll just show you a little sneak peek of it. You can guess your comments down below of what this is, but that's not the point right now. Well, I actually have no idea. But anyways, let's just go check it. Let's go see if it's the size or not. If it's not, then... Or if it's the... If it goes through, but let's just go. Woo! Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to move it way closer. Let's just move it like right there. Actually, right there. That should be good. Oh, I'm trying to fly like not really far. Fine, I guess I gotta run. Doesn't really matter anyways. Alright. In 3, 2, 1. Come on, land on the brain. Oh. I guess I landed near. Oh. Probably like right there. Okay, well yeah, you don't really have to make... I mean, you could make like 2 slingshots, like one right there and one back there, so you can go like to the inside or to the brain. Doesn't really matter. That's up to you. Because you guys can customize this any way you want. You can add like a... You can add like something on his feet, something like on his body, a jetpack probably in the back. I actually have no idea what you guys can do. But you guys just be creative, you know? Because life isn't just about like work. It's about being creative of stuff. Because if you're not creative, then you just don't have a mind. That's what I've heard before. Yep, made it. Boom. Okay, so let's go inside of the head. Not the brain. This is the head. So you can see out of the eyes. It's pretty cool. You may have to jump, but if you can't, then you can just use a rope. And his brain is apples. And you can see how his brain. I honestly don't know why apples go up and snowballs too. It may just be like a glitch. It honestly just may be like a glitch. And also, if you don't know how to climb this, what the? Okay, well you can just jump that. But if you don't know how to climb, if you don't know how to climb it, then just add a rope. So yes, that's the end of this video. So bye bye.